Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a full face drugstore makeup tutorial. It's going to be really simple. I'm not going to do anything extravagant today because I have a lot of stuff to do. So I want something quick and simple. I'm using the Garnier Moisture Rescue Moisturizer. It's a gel moisturizer. That's what I'm applying to my face right now. Now that the moisturizer is dry, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Prep High Definition face primer. It's a smoothing primer, so I'm just going to apply this on my T-zone area, which is where I have the most, I guess, visible pores, and where I want my makeup to like really stay. I'm just pushing it into my skin. For foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm just going to apply a little bit on my face and rub it in. I don't have any drugstore sponges, so I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender, so I am sorry. But I do like the Real Techniques, I don't remember the name of that sponge, but it's by Real Technique. I do like that one as well. I just don't have one at the moment. I like to spread the foundation onto my face before I start blending it out, so that's why I look like a hot mess right now. Alright, and now I'm just pushing it in with the Beauty Blender. I know it looks like it's not my color because it's really not. I need something a little bit darker because I've been on the sun these past few weekends. And obviously I got a lot of sun, so I have to change this. The one I'm using right now is golden beige, so I may have to go a shade or two darker, or maybe just a little bit, and mix it with this one. I don't know. I mean, the good thing is that this foundation is super affordable, so I don't mind, but I'll fix this. I know I look crazy. I'll fix it. For concealer, I'm using the Master Conceal by Maybelline, and I'm just going to put this on my dark circles. This one is in medium, the shade medium. I'm just going to put it in this inner corner and drag it down a little bit. Oh my god, I look horrible on the viewfinder. I hope I don't look as bad on the actual video. So I spread it with my finger, then I go in with a sponge and blend it out. Alright, the next concealer I'm going to use, and I'm crossing my fingers, it actually looks decent because I really don't like how light it is. And my face already is light, so yeah, this could be a total disaster. But we shall see. I'm just going to do it with my finger. I'm just dabbing it and dabbing it onto my under eye circle for a little bit of a highlight, as if my face needs any more highlight, right? But it's okay. I will do my best to fix it. Alright, blend it out. This could be a total fail, you guys. I hope not. I actually have not done this makeup look before, meaning I haven't used all these products together before. And like I said, that foundation, it's way too light for me right now. I just have to change it. Well, get another shade to either mix it, or I don't know, maybe use that when the spring and summer is gone. All right, I'm gonna set all this with the Airspun loose powder. I'm gonna still using the Beauty Blender or a sponge, whatever you are using, it's fine. I'm just gonna set my T-zone area. Do you hear the sponge? It just keeps making this spongy sound. It's so loud though. All right, for the rest of my face, I'm going to set it with the Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Press Powder. And I'm gonna use a brush for this. Just gonna use a flat kabuki brush. This one is by RCMA Cosmetics. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face. All right, the foundation is not looking so bad anymore, is it? I don't know. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the NYC Smooth Skin bronzer in Sunny. And I am going to contour just a little bit with the Wet n Wild contour palette. This one is in Dulce de Leche. I'm using the Lorac brush to do a tiny bit of a contour here. Not so crazy though. Like I said, I want to keep it very light. That's good enough. But I need to add color to this face because I look cray cray. All right, that's good enough. I know my nose looks crazy right now, but I'll fix that as well. All right, now back to the NYC in Sunny, the bronzer. And this is just a big fluffy brush that I'm using. I'm gonna do the number 3, start at the forehead, into the cheekbone, down to the side, into the jawline. And now to blend this out a little bit, I'm gonna pinch the brush, and I'm just gonna do this because I don't want no harsh lines on my nose. And the other side, the same thing. All right, looking better, right? I got color back. Yeah. For my brows, I'm using the e.l.f. cream eyeliner in Coffee. And I'm just going to do my brows. I already brushed them, so I'll just show you a little bit of this part because it's too time consuming and it'll make the video way too long if I show you how I do both of the brows. Anyways, you see I'm just brushing the product onto the brows as if they were hairs, as if I'm drawing hairs onto my brows. This cream gel liner stays put, so once it dries, it's not like it's gonna be smeared all over the place. I know it's an eyeliner, but it's a really good brow product as well. Well, I use it for brow. That's pretty much it. Go back and I brush it through and add a little bit more if I need to. For eye primer, I'm using this Super Stay Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline because I don't have any drugstore eye primers. If you guys know of any good drugstore eye primers, let me know because I would love to try them. I'm gonna set the primer also with the Airspun loose powder. So let me blend it out a little bit more with the Beauty Blender, and now I'll add some of the loose powder. Alright, so we are ready to start on the eyes. Actually, you know what? Let me finish the rest of my face. Alright, so I'm going to let the concealer and the powder set on my eyelids, and I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Apricot in the middle. And just dab a little bit onto my cheeks. I'm using a BH Cosmetics stippling brush. This is such a pretty shade. I'm sure I've said this a lot of times because I do really like this blush. And I like to dab my brush, if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just dabbing and blending it out. All right, for highlights, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the crown of my canopy. I've been using a whole lot of Wet n Wild products today. Didn't notice that. And I'm just using a fan brush for this application. This blush and this highlight look so pretty together. Okay, so for eyes, I'm going to be using this Physicians formula. It's called the Classic Nudes. It's the Matte Collection Quad Eyeshadow. I don't have a lot of drugstore eyeshadows. I just can't find any drugstore eyeshadows that I really care. I do like these Physician formula ones. They're really good, and the shades are really pretty. They actually are dupes for MAC eyeshadows, and they're really good. Like, let's say this one, I think it's a dupe for Kid. This one would be for Saddle. This one would be for Blonde Type, and this one over here would be for Swiss Chocolate. So yeah, I really like this quad. Anyways, I'm gonna start with the light one over here, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics 101 blending brush for this. I'm gonna apply this onto my crease as my transition shade. Just gonna be doing circular motions, back and forth motions, from the outer corner all the way to the inner corner. Same thing on the other eye. All right, so the next shade, I'm looking for a brush. The next shade I'm using, it's going to be, we'll use this one over here. And I'm gonna apply this on my mobile lid, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics 103 brush. I'm just gonna pack this on my entire lid. But can you see how nice and pigmented these eyeshadows are? I mean, I'm using really light shades, you guys, so this is as pigmented as they get, but they are very smooth and pigmented. Like, the color actually sticks. That's that. The next eyeshadow I'm gonna use is the dark one in this corner over here. And you know what? I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics 101 blending brush again, and I'm just gonna apply this on the outer V. Just stipple it on, and then bring it into the crease just a little bit. I'm not gonna drag it all the way through though. Just gonna keep it on the outside. I'm also gonna use this shade for my lower lash line. I'm gonna use this shade and the my transition shade right under my lower lash line. So like I said, I'm gonna use the same shades, the darkest one in this corner and this one on my lower lash line, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics 105 pencil brush. I'm gonna use this brush for both applications. So I'm gonna start with the dark shade, and I'm just gonna place it on the outer corner of my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in about halfway and just make sure I connect it with the outer V. And now with the lighter shade, same brush, just buff it out a little bit. And I can bring this in all the way. Alright, now I'm gonna take a BH Cosmetics 112 brush and the light shade in here, and I'm gonna put this on my brow bone and use it as my brow bone highlight. And I'm gonna go back to that 101 blending brush and make sure I blend out those edges so I don't have any harsh lines. All right, I'm gonna go back to that 105 pencil brush. I'm gonna clean it off. And I'm gonna go now to the, let's see, I'll use this Milani Earthy Elements palette, which I bought not too long ago. And I'm going to use, which shade should I use for my inner corner highlight? I'm going to use this one in this corner over here. If you can see that. Yeah, that's not doing much, so since I already applied it over here, I'm gonna apply it over here, but now I'm gonna go to this light shade over here. Let's see if this does me some justice. No, it's doing nothing. Damn it. All right, let me go to the Wet n Wild Crown of My Canopy highlight, and I'll do that. I wanted it a little bit lighter, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna go with this. And that looks a lot better. At least it looks like some kind of highlight. So for mascara, I'm using the Revlon Lash Potion mascara, and I'm just gonna apply this. I'm not gonna be wearing eyeliner today because, like I said, I want to keep it really simple. And I'm gonna do about 2 to 3 coats of this mascara. For lips, I'm gonna be using this NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Tres Leches, and I'm just gonna apply this onto my lips with no lip liner. I don't want anything extra today. And I'm just gonna do a light coat of it. So to set my makeup today, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Setting High Definition Setting Spray Long Lasting Matte Finish. It's tiny, it's only 1 fluid ounce, the bottle. But I've used it before, it's pretty good. And this is it. This concludes this simple full face drugstore makeup tutorial. I think that's what I'm gonna name this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow my other social media and watch my previous videos. Until next time, my loves, mwah, hugs and kisses. Bye.